Now, people will be very happy to see a foot lifted up.
Now, why would you reference the foot? Why in particular would they be interested in that?
Because there's so many casts made, people just go nuts over.
I'm kind of surprised we don't have somebody getting close in on some footprints.
Yeah, well, there's some ground that's so compact and so hard that it wouldn't leave a footprint. I mean, everybody makes it sound as if everywhere an animal goes, it leaves a footprint. But there's
It does look kind of dry in that area.
Yeah, there's plenty of rocky areas where you're not going to leave a footprint. But also, there's a lot of talk about just how high, just because the Patterson-Gimlin film, he's going over some rocks and he has to lift his feet high in that instance.
And that in particular means that it's a legitimate Bigfoot when they lift their leg that high?
Yeah, it's just absurd. It's and there's a lot of reports where people say they don't do that, but just people go too much. Everything the Patterson-Gimlin film does, every other thing that
Anything
exists.
different than Patterson-Gimlin is not Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's just silly.
Yeah, it's absurd.
And we hope to convince people.
I don't think we need to try to convince anybody. I mean, the evidence is there.
Going back to the Rob Zombie Bigfoot, where he made a comic book, the artist was Richard Corbin. There's a lot of cool artwork in it. There's Bigfoot. It's a more violent Bigfoot. He's ripping the spine out of his victims.
Is he also having his way with some of the ladies in the comic book series?
I'm looking for pictures now to see where I can, get some better idea of. Well, I should buy an issue of that. It's not in print anymore. Yeah, I have to buy a back issue, but it's super cool. If you ever seen Richard Corbin stuff, you were making a comment earlier about how creepy some of the art is Richard Corbin does. Well, he used to do covers for a magazine called Creepy, as well as Frank Frazetta. But it's along the line of stuff people that are into Bigfoot would definitely like.